Kevin Keathley, we are live here. The D&D Citizens Bank Game of the Week is delivering like it's not delivered before. We are here at Chapmanville hosting the Logan Wildcats, the biggest rivalry game in Eastern Kentucky, Southern West Virginia, the biggest rivalry game in the mountains, and it's coming up next right here on the D&D Sports Network. Coach Keathley, what about this atmosphere?
3,500, 4,000. I don't know how many they've got in here, but you better believe it's packed to the rafters. You can't fit another person in here. So I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and let your friends know. D&D Sports Network's the only place that's carrying this game live exclusively right here on the D&D Sports Network. Like Darryl McCoy said, quite possibly the biggest rivalry in all of mountain basketball. And oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, over in the 15th region, over in the state of Kentucky, you remember Mr. Swaggy Saldine, right? Agent Zero. He's wearing a Chapmanville uniform right now, dropping 19 a game. He's got a host of players around him. This Chapmanville team's really, really good, especially at home. And oh yeah, we've got Logan coming back. What a game it was last week, Darryl McCoy, with Scotty Browning. I'm excited. That energy's turned way up. I can't wait. We're about 10 minutes from tip-off.
Listen, and boy, do them two got the help. I mean, over for Chapmanville, you got Mr. Zion Williamson. You got Brody Dalton. He's the veteran. He's the captain of this team coming in, making big plays. Devin Workman, Isaiah Smith. You go over here to Logan. I mean, it's Mr. Garrett Williamson. PG1's what they call him. One of the smoothest point guards you'll see. Kid don't make very many mistakes. Then Julius Clancy, last time we seen this group, Julius Clancy had a huge game, helped Logan knock off a top 10 Tug Valley Panthers squad.
Yeah, Julius Clancy, when you talk about, you go back and watch that Tug Valley game, and my, over 15,000 plus tuned in from start to finish. It was a happening, but Julius Clancy was a big part of that Logan win. He's wearing number 1. For Blue, when he steps on the floor, he's a difference maker. He's an energy guy. So watch and see what Julius Clancy does for Logan tonight. As Darryl McCoy said for Chapmanville, you got Saldine, you've got Zion Blevins. Darryl McCoy, you talk about what Chapmanville has, and you've said it before, there's 4 or 5 guys that are big-time difference makers on that Chapmanville squad that can get you 20, that can get you a double-double on any given night. Really good rebounding team.
They are, and both teams are very well coached. As you got Coach Brad Napper for the Chapmanville Tigers and Zach Green coaching the Logan Wildcats. Now, both coaches are two that's been a part of this rivalry for a long time, and you can bet neither one of them want to lose this ball game tonight, Coach.
No, this is one of those games where whether you're 0-10, 0-11, and believe me, these two teams aren't. These are two of the very best teams in the D&D sports coverage area, so it makes all the hype, all the preparation even more important. But, yeah, it don't matter. When these two teams square off, you want to get this W, and you want to get it for the fan bases, you want to get it for the community, and those players wearing those uniforms really, really want it. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, 8:15. You've got 8 minutes and 15 seconds to get everything squared away. Get your soft drinks, get your Mingy beef jerky, get your popcorn, get everything squared out on your couch, on your recliner. This is going to be a happening. You better believe it.
Coach, real quick, we got a couple comments already. Nearly 200 people tuning in, and we ain't even tipped off. We got Jackson Tackett says, let's go Wildcats, do what we did last year there. He was part of that Logan squad that come in and knocked off these Chapmanville Tigers. Brian Christina Dingus says, outstanding, thank you, D&D. Brian, we're just the communicators. It's the sponsors that make it happen. These sponsors you see on the bottom of the scroll, in the corner of your screen, during the commercial breaks, make sure you frequent their business. And if you don't care, folks, like their Facebook page. We could not do this for these mountain athletes with not having them. So we also got Billy Chambers watching from West Union, Ohio, as always. And Brian and Christina Dingus says, let's go Tigers. Let's go. Let's see, make sure I get that right. Yeah, he's a Tiger fan. So.
You've got 200 plus tuning in to the pregame. Go ahead, 200 plus and share this game.
Yep.
Go ahead and flip this to 400, to 600, to 1,000 before tip-off, because I can promise you this is the game of the night. Nothing outweighs this game tonight in the mountains. It is two of the top 10 teams in the D&D sports coverage area going at it.
Coach, you know when you got snow on the ground, and this is one of the very few games. We have 5 games on slate to do tonight, and 3 of them got canceled. This is one of the only ones. You know it's important when you're playing this ball game with this beautiful atmosphere outside. The white is falling. Should be a heck of a ball game. This is my kind of atmosphere, Coach. Love the wintertime whenever the elements are out there, and the only thing they are to do is get in here and watch the basketball.
It is. It's basketball season, slipping and sliding. We came up over that Belfry Mountain up through Chapmanville, made it in by the skin of our teeth, got in here, and it was already packed before the JV tip-off, Darryl McCoy. Unbelievable.
Coach, real quick, we're going to jump out for our first commercial break. We'll be right back. Chapmanville versus Logan coming up here on the mountains. #1 source for sporting news, the D&D Sports Network.
Come to Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill in Chapmanville. We have it all. Home-cooked dinners, brick oven pizza, tacos, hot dogs, hamburgers, dessert, and ice cream. Dine in, carry out, or drive through. Chicken and dumplings to quesadillas. Come to Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill to get your family a great meal. Located beside the IGA, right off the Crawley Creek exit in Chapmanville. 304-855-2200.
If you're looking for someone to protect your company, call DLH Drug and Alcohol Testing. Right now, DLH is specializing in random, pre-employment, reasonable suspicion, post-accident, DOT and non-DOT, hair testing, background checks, and breath alcohol testing. Let us be the one you trust here at DLH. DLH is a proud supporter of West Logan, Addix Martin, and all Logan County athletes. Stop by Eric Homa Drug today and let them fill your prescription. Eric Homa Drug has been serving the Chapmanville community for over 46 years. They're a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and all mountain athletes. If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. Call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your community safe while also making sure it stays moving. Give Diamond Flagging Service a call today for their services. They also offer amazing job opportunities. Diamond Flagging Services, proud supporter of the mountain athletes. You want to put a smile on someone's face? Come to Mountain State Used Auto Sales in Chapmanville, West Virginia, and let us take care of all your vehicle needs. It's buy here, pay here, guaranteed. Great service and great pricing. So we ask you give us a chance to take care of all your vehicle needs. If you see something you like, we'll do our best to make sure you leave the lot with it. We look forward to seeing you here at Mountain State Auto Sales. If you're trying to rehab from an on-the-field or workplace injury, come to Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance in Chapmanville, West Virginia for all your physical therapy needs. For over 10 years, Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance has been making sure their clients rebound in the quickest amount of time possible. That's Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Look forward to seeing you. We're back here in Chapmanville, West Virginia. Citizens Bank, Game of the Week, live here on the D&D Sports Network. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy on the call. Coach, they're giving out light sticks, it looks like, over to the Logan Spirit section. Looks like they're ready to, what's the kids call it these days? Get crunk?
Yeah, they're going to get crunk. They're going to get turned up.
Yeah, turn up. They're going to get lit. Well, hopefully they don't. You know, that's got a different meaning than when me and you was growing up. So let's just get crunk tonight.
Yes, indeed. Both student sections are really, really fired up. On the other side, you got the hard hats. You got the construction side. They're ready to go to work. They're ready to give their best to help their team get a W. You better believe it. Logan heading to the locker room for last-minute instructions. 2 minutes to go before we start, starting lineups, right, Darryl McCoy?
Yes, sir. We got Thomas Pridemore says he played in this game over 50 years ago, Kate.
Wow.
Nothing better in the mountains, he says. Thank you, D&D. Let's see. We also got Barbara Gill watching. We got Roger Bryant says, Tiger, Tiger, Tiger. And Linda Parsley Deskin says, go Cats. So, Coach, 400 people tuning in already, guys. You guys at home are helping make this an even better atmosphere. Check this crowd out. The fire marshal is on alert tonight, Coach.
He's on alert. He's already on standby. They said, listen, we're going to put a D&D Sports Network drop screen down if we have to. They kind of did that a couple years ago, right, at the junior high tournament. Let a friend know, hey, it's packed at Chapmanville. You can't fit another person in. Go ahead. Tune in to D&D Sports Network. Only spot you'll find this game tonight. 500 strong tuning in already.
Look, not only do we got a big game, we got Miss Peyton Ilderton's family sitting over here right beside us. Watching one McCormick Ilderton. A lot of big names in this house for this rivalry game. As we're sitting here looking, Coach.
Can you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? The fan bases are riled up, ready to go.
When we say there is not a seat in this house, we mean it in this one.
3,500, 4,000 people strong.
So we're sitting here. We got 29 seconds to go here before tip. Said if you see Sean Smith in the crowd, make sure he's all right. Said he's been fired up all week. Coach, real quick, let's take a look. Logan, we think, is going to be starting McCormick Ilderton, Garrett Williamson. I think that's Julius Clancy, Scotty Browning, and I can't see who the fifth starter is there, Coach. Who we got? Cole Blankenship, or Jaron Glick. And then let's go over and take a look at Chapmanville starters here, Coach, real quick. Let's see. Chapmanville Tigers, we got Zion Blevins averaging 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks a game. Swaggy Saldine averaging 19, 7, and 7. Isaiah Smith, 7 points, 3 steals a game. Devin Workman averaging 7.6 assists a game. And you got the captain, Mr. Superman, Brody Dalton, scoring 16 points and 10 rebounds a game, folks. We're going to take a second for the national anthem as we quieten down here. Got the Chapmanville Choir singing the national anthem. What a beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner by the Chapmanville Choir, Coach.
Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, turn up. Do you feel that?
I feel it. I'm ready, coaches. Let's see. Logan Wildcats starting to line up. Julius Clancy. Scotty Browning. Jaron Glick. Garrett Williamson. And rounding out the starting lineup, McCormick Hilderton. Let's go over here to the Tigers starting lineup. Doug Killen says, thanks D&D, go Tigers. Doug, glad you're tuning in. Wish you was here, buddy. The national anthem will be the quietest the crowd will be all night, Jeremy Dyer says. Coach, I think he's right on that.
You're exactly right, my man.
And how about Ronnie Hatfield watching from Okeechobee, Florida?
Yeah, hey.
As always, Ronnie, we appreciate you tuning in. Amber Neese says, let's go Tigers.
Turn those lights out. Chapmanville introductions coming at you.
Coach, look at this. Rounding out the starting lineup. Check on the floor, Coach, there.
You gotta love it.
Number 3, Devin Workman. Zion Blevins. Isaiah Smith. Swaggy Saldine. And rounding out the starting lineup, Brody Dalton. Coach, 2 of our favorite programs going to war right here on the Citizens Bank Game of the Week.
Going to war. Fan bases are ignited. I'm turned up. Darryl McCoy's turned up. Don't let that electricity, that energy pulsating through your iPhone scare you, ladies and gentlemen. You're just feeling what we're feeling here in Chapmanville right now.
UPOC star Devin Collins tuning in. He says, Tiger, Tiger, Tiger.
Oh, my. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you ready, Coach?
Wow.
And you come over here, let's check out the Tiger cheerleaders. Now tipping things off, you're going to have Zion Blevins and Scotty Browning.
3 really good officials. Go ahead.
Tip's going to go to the Tigers.
Around the gate.
Yeah.
It's a little run and jump action, Darryl. Swaggy Sal.
Yeah, gets to a spot. He gets blocked. Big block by McCormick Hilderton.
Back up top. Mr. Workman. Back to Saldine. He's number 0, ladies and gentlemen. Nice look.
How about that, Coach? Nice pick and roll action. Zion Blevins and Saldine.
Nice finish by Blevins.
Put the scoreboard up there, Coach, if you can.
He said, let's go. Going back to Chapmanville. Logan going to apply pressure, Darryl McCoy.
Call a foul on Logan here, turnover. Brody Dalton inbound the ball. Pressure, full court pressure right off the bat by Zach Green.
Yeah, they're going to try to take it out of Saldine's hands.
Yeah. Zion Blevins takes it all the way.
Blevins almost tried to Euro it. nowhere to go with it. Browning back up the floor for Logan, number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Scotty Browning leading Logan in scoring this year. Clancy.
They swing it over to Williamson. Williamson drives, kicks. Ilderton gets in the paint.
Ilderton should have probably went up with that. Back to Williamson.
Yeah, remember about Ilderton, Coach. I think he's just a freshman, and he probably seen big Zion Blevins there.
They're going to get Mr. Isaiah Smith with the personal, his first.
And Coach, with Ilderton, he's a freshman or sophomore. I think he's a freshman, but we got to see him in that Tug Valley game, and man, he was a big part of the reason they won that ball game.
Clancy. Julius Clancy, number 1. Scotty Browning, number 2.
There's Glick, picked up by Dalton.
Clancy, right down the middle of the defense. Nowhere to go. Nice.
Heads up play by Saldine.
Yeah, anticipated that really well. Gonna stay, though, with Logan.
They say Dean had a foot on the line, maybe.
Logan with the box set. They're going to run Browning off a screen, try to get him the basketball.
Yeah, right now you got to do anything you can to get Browning looks, and you need to get him off to a good start. There he is. Scotty Browning.
Browning, they called that a 2. Nice pull-up J. Clancy comes down with it. Watch Clancy tonight, folks. That kid does a lot of the little things to help his team win. Back up top to Julius Clancy.
Swings over to Williamson. Back to Browning. Browning picked up Coach Isaiah Smith, one of the best perimeter defenders we got in the mountains.
Williamson matched up with Dean.
There's Scotty Browning again, no good. Rebound, Zion Blevins.
He's going to take it up himself. Dean calling for it.
Coach, without Aiden Slack in the lineup, they're still without him. It's you've got to make up not having him there. Chapmanville's got 3 players nearly averaging 10 rebounds a game.
That's a big matchup for Ilderton. Darryl McCoy matched up with Saldine.
Blevins kicks it out to Smith. Back to Blevins. Now right now, they're going to try to exploit Blevins on Williamson.
Yeah, Logan doing a nice job playing help D. They're bringing guys to the middle of that basket line.
Saldine pulls up. No good.
No good.
Yeah, rebound. Isaiah Smith hands it back to Saldine.
Ilderton, big-time matchup here. As you said, Darryl, underclassman, a sophomore.
It's a heavy tax for him, but he's doing good right now. Nice pass to the corner. Back to Dean.
Nice
again.
He's get it out of here.
Block by Clancy. There's Garrett Williamson. Nice pass it. Zion Blevins, or Saldine the other way.
Yeah, Ilderton couldn't convert. Chapmanville right back at him. Nice spin, shot fake.
Great job getting in the air, missed by Isaiah Smith. How about Saldine getting Ilderton back for the block earlier?
And Williamson doing a nice job coming down with that board. Right down the gut, Clancy kind of just mishandled it, going back Chapmanville's way.
Garrett Williamson has to see a screen come his way there, Coach.
You got a handler, you got a guy that can score. You better set him some screens to free him up. Logan still applying pressure. Ilderton matched up with Saldine. Saldine does a great job selling. Fans saying
they wanted to push off.
They wanted to push off.
Dalton spins the opposite direction. They swing it over.
Defensively, both teams doing a tremendous job locking into their man, playing help side as well.
Saldine spins. Swaggy Sal, foul line jumper. Nothing but nylon on that one, Coach.
That's money, that mid-range jumper of Saldine's.
Not many people can make that play, Coach. He did not have his body square.
No.
He turned completely around in there.
And just elevated.
Yeah.
Browning right back at him.
Yes, sir. Scotty Browning says anything you can do, I can do better.
Give Browning 4.
Coach.
Blevins up top.
We are just a couple minutes in this ball game. I've already seen 6 recruiters tuning in.
Well, they know where to tune in. Blevins going to go to the free throw line.
Yes, sir. What a ball game you're seeing. This first quarter is brought to you courtesy of Diamond Flagging Company. Angela Slack says, let's go Logan. We got James Rife says, let's go Logan. Dreama Bates says, here we go Logan. Amy Atkins says, let's go Tigers. Good luck Isaiah Smith and the boys. Timmy Meade watching from Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Blevins converts on the first, giving 3. Chapmanville going to give you a little look of a 2-2-1. Nice. Scotty Browning.
There we go, folks. We apologize. We was plugging up the laptop, got unplugged. What a crowd here.
Yeah, Scotty Browning with a little up and under. Give him 6 for Logan. Ties this thing back up. 2:20 to play.
So Browning with all 6 of the Wildcats points so far. Gets over to Dalton in the corner.
Chapmanville slowing it down a little bit. Clancy matched up with Saldine. Nice cross. Pull up jumper.
Ball's going to go to Logan, out of bounds on Brody Dalton.
Logan's basketball. Let's see if Chapmanville stays in this 2-2-1.
Sheila Maynard watching from Millersburg, Ohio.
Well, they're matching up. They're going full court man here. Going to try to take it out of Browning's hands. Right down the middle. Give him
what a move by Scotty Browning. That kid Coach, he's not wanting to lose. This is his senior year. He's wanting this ball game on the road.
No, when you talk about a gamer.
He's been in a lot of these wars. The younger brother of Stevie Browning, who went to play at Marshall and then overseas. Sons of Steve Browning, who is a Logan legend.
Tried to run some screen action there, Darryl.
There's a back door. They'll get that one time in this game, Coach. You can see it was there.
Yeah, spacing. Illerton matched back up with Saldine. Crossover, middle of the floor.
Oh, blocked from Browning, or from Glick.
Saldine got to his spot. Great help D by Logan.
And yet, there's Scotty Browning, pull up 3. No good. Coach, you can tell they've watched their film. They know Saldine likes to live around that free throw line area.
He does, so the help's coming. But I can promise you, Dean's going to get more of those makes and he's going to get blocks. You got to keep attacking if you're Saldine.
Amy Runyon Reed says, let's go Wildcats. Says Scotty is going to remind people who he is tonight. He has so far, Coach.
He delivered big last week.
Yep. He's got all 8 right now.
Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Logan with an 8-6 lead.
Former two-time state champion here in Chapmanville, Brad Napper. He's also a former coach of the Logan Wildcats, Coach.
Got to stop a play here.
Yeah. Cole Blankenship and Saldine getting tied up down there.
They're going to call Cole with the personal away from the ball on Saldine. Saldi inbound.
Yeah. Still a little jawing going between the two. Dalton goes baseline.
Nice job using his
That's
body.
big boy basketball, Coach.
It is indeed. Dalton with a nice, strong drive to the bucket. Browning pulls it out. Williamson.
30 seconds to go. Logan's going to try to hold for the final shot here.
You're right. They're looking to hold.
How about this, Coach? Logan and Chapmanville, snow on the ground outside. What an atmosphere. The fire marshal turning people away. You got to watch this on D&D because there is no seats available, Coach. Thank you to our sponsors.
Not a spot, like you said, not a seat.
Not a crook or a nanny. Cole Blankenship
Got
sinks it. as Logan will end the first quarter with an 11-8 lead. We'll be right back for second quarter action.
Call Restoration One, West Virginia's go-to cleanup crew. Don't let fire, wind, water damage ruin your property. Restoration One can get you back to 100% in the quickest time possible. Our staff here at Restoration One is fast, friendly, and reliable. We got experts that use the latest in technology to remove mold and damages left behind by Mother Nature. Don't just trust anyone. Trust Restoration One.
Come to Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill in Chapmanville. We have it all. Home-cooked dinners, brick oven pizza, tacos, hot dogs, hamburgers, dessert, and ice cream. Dine in, carry out, or drive through. Chicken and dumplings to quesadillas. Come to Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill to get your family a great meal. Located beside the IGA, right off the Crawley Creek exit in Chapmanville. 304-855-2200.
We are back here in Chapmanville, West Virginia. You're watching the D&D Sports Network Citizens Bank Game of the Week. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy on the call. We got rivalry game action, Chapmanville versus Logan. Coach Keathley.
Cole Blankenship nails that three ball for Logan at the end of the first to give them that three-point advantage.
An 11-8 lead right now.
Browning up top had 8 huge points in the first.
There's Browning trying to shake and bake Dalton.
Williamson right down the middle.
Great drive by Williamson, can't convert.
No, had so much room that he kind of.
I think it got in his head. He was too wide open on it.
Exactly.
Here comes Workman. Picked up by Browning out front.
A little give and go.
Yeah, Devin Workman, he's one of them kids, Coach. He's got that clutch gene in him. Saldane off the glass, no good. Dalton battling, but Logan comes up with the board. Garrett Williamson.
Yeah, Williamson doing a great job on the glass early.
Sinks it! Scotty! Too hotty Browning, Coach.
Yeah, Browning. Give him 11. Cole Blankenship matched up with Dean.
Brody Dalton got Saldane with Cole Blankenship on him. Dean pulls up, foul line jumper, good.
You know it's only a matter of time for Saldane to get that elbow jumper, that paint jumper to drop.
He's made a living with that shot. They kick it to the corner again. Jaron Blick off the mark. Here comes Blevins.
Blevins on the push.
Workman pull up three.
Got it.
Sinks it. (14-13). It's back to a 1-point ball game. Logan on top of Chapmanville.
Williamson up top, matched up with Blevins. Nice help D by Chapmanville.
Corner pocket three, no good. Isaiah Smith sneaking in for the rebound.
Dean on the push.
Saldane pulls up.
Got it.
Sinks it.
Give him 6. Chapmanville takes the lead. 15-14.
The swag factor is in full effect. There's Browning. Gets in the paint. Nice pull up. Can't convert. Dean with the rebound. Kicks up to Blevins.
Nice
over to
look.
Dalton.
Gonna shoot 2.
Coach, how about having a big man that can run the floor and make a pass like that in transition?
Yeah, unbelievable transition work by Chapmanville.
This is your first time getting to see these Chapmanville Tigers. Can you see now why Zion Blevins is the #1 big in the mountains?
No doubt about it. Versatility, Darryl McCoy.
DJ Manor says, I see you. Swaggy Sal. Beth Adams says, go Tigers. Come on, Chapmanville.
Brody Dalton converts on the first. Brody Dalton.
And Carol Smith says, go Tigers.
Fan base is alive and well. Student sections really doing their part.
Coach, great. This is just an unbelievable atmosphere. You know, West Virginia really does it right when it comes to supporting your athletes in your community.
Browning Clancy matched up with Blevins. Nice.
Pull up by Blankenship. It rolls out. Workman rips down the rebound.
Yeah, Chapmanville on the push again. Blevins running the floor.
Blevins pulls up off the board. No good.
Yeah.
Browning with the rebound.
High off the glass, a little too high. Right down the middle.
What a shot by Scotty Browning.
Big time bucket.
Did that young man come to play tonight, or did he come to play?
No doubt about it. Give him 13.
Down low to Dalton. Dalton spins. He's on the block.
He might have had one if he just would have elevated.
Pass down to Blevins. Back out to Dalton. Ball fake. He's going to let it fly. No good. Blevins gets the offensive rebound.
Sets his feet.
Workman no good. Clancy sneaks in there for the board.
On the push, Logan. Chapmanville.
Gilderton over to Williamson. Williamson drives baseline. Count it!
They said
Or
no,
no.
sir.
That's Derek Browning, not Garrett Williamson.
They said charge. I'm a believer in letting your offensive player being able to come down, have room to gather himself as he comes down.
How about Mr. Ray Justice in the house? Guys, if you're looking for pictures from this game, Ray Justice is the guy to go to. I don't think it gets any better than that man down there, Coach.
He's really, really good, right?
Yep.
Workman to bring it up.
There's Isaiah Smith.
Yeah, nice job defensively by Logan.
They're doing a great job out on the perimeter defensively, Coach.
They are.
Blevins gets it over to Smith.
Saldine.
Blevins got to get a little wider on them screens. Saldine, foul line jumper,
bucket.
good.
He said,
You're seeing him and Scotty Browning go to war here tonight.
he said, get me the ball and get out of the way. Browning.
Right back at you. What a
Bucket.
floater. Great touch by Browning.
Give him 15. We're tied up.
Coach Green is talking to the official, begging him for something. I don't know what we missed there, but he seen something out there he didn't like.
Yeah, Saldine. Nice bounce. to
What a
Blevins.
pass! Saldine got on the bite on the pump fake. Found Blevins going baseline.
Nice cut by Williamson.
Count it! Garrett Williamson says right back at you.
And one opportunity here. This whole building's shaking, Darryl.
Coach, I'm shaking. Look at my hand.
Yeah,
These atmospheres like this make me nervous.
unbelievable.
Love it. Don Clancy says, let's go Logan. Gene Harless says, go Tigers from Ranger. Richard Lane watching from Beckley, West Virginia.
Williamson converts. Logan back out on front, ladies and gentlemen, up by one.
2:50 to go here in the second quarter.
Nice look by Blevins to Dean. They're going to call it on the floor.
Coach, this second quarter is sponsored by Jim Marr Services. If you're looking for a job in the coal fields, call Jim Marr today. If you're looking to return to the mountains after losing your job
One and
on
one.
the
Go ahead.
war on coal, call Jim Marr Services. Go ahead, Coach.
No, I was going to say they're in the bonus. Darryl foul 7-2. Chapmanville shooting the rest of the way. Dean going to the free throw line. Can't convert. Williamson. Blevins matched up.
No good.
Yeah.
Scotty Browning off the mark.
And there's Clancy again, Darryl.
Yep. Nice take. Lyon Blevins says, no, sir, not on my watch.
He said, not here,
Yep.
not now.
There's Saldine. Pull up.
Got it.
Sinks it.
We've seen that for about 4 years now, Darryl McCoy. 15th Region's glad that they don't got to worry about that any longer.
If they get Derek Browning going, that could be a big help for these Logan Wildcats. He is a three-point threat.
Browning That's just the third team foul.
Coach, I just got a message. Their little bar and grill in the mountains watching. They said over 120 people in watching this game.
They're packed in.
Thank you, sponsors.
And let me just tell you, does me and Darryl McCoy get the VIP treatment when this thing's over?
How about that? Yes, sir.
Williamson matched up with Blevins. Nice shot fake.
Yes, sir. Blevins, beautiful move by Williamson. He's so crafty.
He has nice screen set up top. Dean pulls it back out. Crosses it. Got it. 3-ball, Darryl McCoy.
Well, we'll save that for halftime.
Second quarter, he has been absolutely on a tear here.
And, Coach, neither coach calling timeouts.
No.
There's Zion Blevins.
There goes Blevins.
Can't convert.
Gonna go Logan's way. These fans.
Gotta love it.
Chapmanville matched up. They're gonna go full. They're gonna apply pressure here. Up by 2.
Wow, 900 people. Thank you, Tabitha Ward. 900 people tuning in, Coach.
The best fans
Listen,
in mountain basketball, the D&D Sports Network crew.
these players are going to love going home and seeing that, folks. Hit that share button. Continue to get this even better atmosphere. Browning gets a shot blocked.
Blevins coming away with it. Williamson backpedaling.
Ooh.
Got a charge.
Great job by Williamson.
You're exactly right. He stayed solid. Made a winning play there. 48-5 to play. No timeouts. The entire first half call. These coaches have let their guys play. You got to love it. I'm one of those coaches. I don't call a lot of timeouts. I let my guys go to work.
Isaiah Jordan said Saldine has the best pull-up game in the business.
He's top 3 in the mountains, no doubt about it.
And I tell you, Mr. Scotty Browning ain't doing too bad himself, Coach.
Unbelievable pull-up. The microwave from Floyd Central as well. 3 of the best.
How about McCormick Illerton, underclassman, coming in, making big play after big play, and, man, was he given a tall task to try to slow down Swaggy Saldine.
Yeah, that's a big-time task for an underclassman.
And really, Sal's points ain't come on him. You know, he was out of the game.
Yeah, Sal's got it going, and he's realized now, and you're pretty much at a mismatch disadvantage when you're guarding Dean. Very few players can match up with him. He's so crafty offensively.
Coach, Miss Donica Michelle says, best rivalry in the business, thanks D&D. That is one David Early's mother.
Yeah. Well, you tuned into the right spot right here, the D&D Sports Network. You already know that we were going to be here.
There we go, Ilderton. He's picked up by Sam Miller in the game now for the Tigers.
Nice set. Nice set.
Nice dump down. Browning with the bucket.
That was a nice set. Credit the coaching staff. Williamson says, turn up. Logan fan base, where you at?
Don't look now, Coach. We are tied as Chapmanville's going to hope for the last shot here.
Dean pulls it back out.
The swaggy one has the ball out top.
In total control.
Double screen out top. Dean pulls up.
Gonna shoot 3.
Yes, sir. Bad foul there. Who'd they call that on? Browning?
Clancy.
Was it Clancy?
Yes.
That's smart move by Saldine.
Saldine gonna shoot 3.
Him and Williamson having a little fun with the smack talk. Gloria Browning says announcers are biased to the Tigers. Gloria, I'll be quiet on that one. We love both of these programs just the same. I hope you enjoy watching and have a good game.
Dean can't convert on the second. Gonna have one more. 8.5 to play. Let's see what Logan draws up here.
I can tell you what, when they get that, if they get this rebound, you can guarantee Scotty Browning is going to take his shot.
Here we go.
Williamson brings the ball up the floor.
Watch out. He's about to get it. The official came really close, Darryl,
Yeah.
of calling a tech.
Yeah. And credit that official giving him the warning first.
Yes.
You know, I love when they do that. I need to find number 2 on this play if I'm Logan. Williamson. Derek Browning throws it up.
Got it.
Swings it. Derek Browning with the shot at the buzzer to tie this ball game up at 27-all.
Unbelievable.
The officials.
Are you kidding me?
Something. They're saying they was clarifying it was a 2.
Right. They're going to the locker room. Nothing's been settled.
Yeah.
But these fan bases are turned up. You better believe it.
Yep. Heck of a ball game, Coach. As you see these fans coming in full force, what a ball game that we're getting to watch here, Coach.
No doubt about it. Tied up 27-27, and all the players that you expected to perform have elevated their game even more, Darryl McCoy. Unbelievable.
Yes, sir. We're going to jump out for a quick commercial break. When we come back, you can watch the Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance halftime show.
Whether it's home, life, business, or auto insurance, Scott Ambergy at State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia is here to protect the things you love. Call Scott Ambergy today for a free quote. That's State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia. Candle Shop Florist in Chapmanville, West Virginia wants to wish the Chapmanville Tigers the best of luck in today's matchup against Tug Valley. Candle Shop Florist has been a pillar of the Chapmanville community for nearly 50 years. Stop by and see us today and check out our flowers, candles, decorative blankets for funerals. We rent tuxedos and more. Look forward to seeing you.
Dedicated Line Service is a full-service distribution provider with diligent teams for 24/7 storm response. Substations, distribution services, transmission and technical services, and fiber optics. DLS is looking for experienced foremen and linemen of all grades offering great pay with excellent benefits. When you need fast response, professional quality, and reliable service, call 304-855-4300 or visit dedicatedlineservice.com.
Gracie and Tate Merchandising has become a staple here in the Danville and Madison community. They'll make sure you find that treasure that's been eluding you. Everything you need under one roof. New items at discounted prices right here at Gracie and Tate Merchandising. Go Skyhawks!
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
Call 304-752-3474 and see Missy Birchfield at your good friends at State Farm in Logan, West Virginia. She gives out free insurance quotes, so make sure you see her at State Farm.
Coach Keathley, as we're back here on the Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, what a first half we've seen. It was Scotty Browning for the Logan Wildcats. It was Swaggy Saldine in full effect for the Tigers. Them two are having a war out there on the court, and then all the other players have played their part. And, you know, is a big reason why we're sitting at 27-all right now. Complete team efforts by both squads.
Well, when you talk about two teams, they're top in the D&D Sports rankings. You better believe everybody understands their role. Everybody understands how to deliver, and sure enough, it has. Well, a lot of times, fans, when we tell you this is playoff basketball, this is a playoff atmosphere, yeah, sometimes it is, sometimes it may not be, but you better believe in this building tonight, it's everything and then some. This energy is on a 50 These players are delivering, and like you said, Darryl, it's really been Saldine and Scotty Browning. They've not done anything special. They've realized mismatches, and they're playing a lot of, and you talk about it in West Virginia, it's more guard-oriented up top. They're playing a lot of mismatch opportunities, off-screen action, driving, getting to the gut, hitting jumpers, hitting threes. So really Browning, Dean, doing a lot of that scoring load early.
Coach, right now, what's the points look like?
Yeah, let's go unofficial for Chapmanville. Saldine delivering big, especially that second quarter. He had 15, a lot off that elbow jumper action. Blevins has 6. Devin Workman has 3. Brody Dalton has 4. And for Logan, oh yes, Scotty Browning, he has 15 as well, tied with Mr. Saldine. Cole Blankenship with 3. Derek Browning with 4. And Garrett Williamson with 5. And again, like you said, Darryl, everybody playing their role exactly how you would hope they would do if you're in that locker room as their coach, getting it done in a big way.
Absolutely, Coach. Real quick, we got some comments. Jeremiah Harless says, go Billies, tuning in. We got Shane Gore says, let's go blue and go. Jeremy Dyer says, standing room only. Said, Wildcat National, let's go. CB Green says. We got Anita Ambergy tuning in. Jackson Tackett says, sorry to say, but no one can touch Scotty. He's got that dog in him. He's definitely got that, Coach. And then we got Jeremy Dyer says, this game reminds me of the old Guy Valley and Hamlin days. Said it's crazy in there. And, Coach, I mean, we got tons of people tuning in. We got Jared Gardner says, nice shot, Derek Browning. Let's go Wildcats. So, guys, keep them comments coming as we're sitting here. 4 minutes to go. We're going to jump out for one more commercial break. When we come back, Tigers versus Wildcats right here on the D&D Sports Network.
Dedicated Line Service is a full-service distribution provider with diligent teams for 24/7 storm response. Substations, distribution services, transmission and technical services, and fiber optics. DLS is looking for experienced foremen and linemen of all grades offering great pay with excellent benefits. When you need fast response, professional quality, and reliable service, call 304-855-4300 or visit dedicatedlineservice.com.
If you're looking for someone to protect your company, call DLH Drug and Alcohol Testing. Right now, DLH is specializing in random, pre-employment, reasonable suspicion, post-accident, DOT and non-DOT, hair testing, background checks, and breath alcohol testing. Let us be the one you trust here at DLH. DLH is a proud supporter of West Logan, Addix Martin, and all Logan County athletes.
Come on down to Wild and Wonderful Smoke Shop, where you can get all of your Delta 8, Delta 9, and CBD and vape needs, located right here in Logan, West Virginia. They have the best prices around, so drop on by today.
Come to Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill in Chapmanville. We have it all. Home-cooked dinners, brick oven pizza, tacos, hot dogs, hamburgers, dessert, and ice cream. Dine in, carry out, or drive through. Chicken and dumplings to quesadillas. Come to Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill to get your family a great meal. Located beside the IGA, right off the Crawley Creek exit in Chapmanville. 304-855-2200.
Stop by Eric Homa Drug today and let them fill your prescription. Eric Homa Drug has been serving the Chapmanville community for over 46 years. They're a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and all mountain athletes. You want to put a smile on someone's face? Come to Mountain State Used Auto Sales in Chapmanville, West Virginia, and let us take care of all your vehicle needs. It's buy here, pay here, guaranteed. Great service and great pricing. So we ask you give us a chance to take care of all your vehicle needs. If you see something you like, we'll do our best to make sure you leave the lot with it. We look forward to seeing you here at Mountain State Auto Sales.
Call Restoration One, West Virginia's go-to cleanup crew. Don't let fire, wind, water damage, ruin your property. Restoration One can get you back to 100% in the quickest time possible. Our staff here at Restoration One is fast, friendly, and reliable. We got experts that use the latest in technology to remove mold and damages left behind by Mother Nature. Don't just trust anyone. Trust Restoration One.
We're back here in Chapmanville, West Virginia at Chapmanville Regional High School. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy here on the Citizens Bank. Game of the week, Chapmanville versus Logan. Coach, 27-27 at the half.
27-27. I've done this for 24 years on the college and pro level, and I'm telling you, this is one of the 10 best environments I've seen on the high school level, from Kentucky to West Virginia to Indiana during my back rows of recruiting on the college level. There's been some great games, male high school, 14th region, 15th region, top 10 right here, right now. You better believe it. Go ahead, reshare, tell a friend to tell a friend. It is tied up in Chapmanville right now. Two of the very best of the mountains going at it. Yeah, oh yeah, it's delivered and then some. Go ahead, get ready. We're going third quarter action.
Jennifer Sato says husband drives and I get to watch Logan. Said watch him from Texas, somewhere between Austin and Fort Worth.
Oh, yeah.
Marty Mendez says great job D&D. The atmosphere is great. You guys do a great job calling it even. Keep it up. Then we got high school basketball at its best. Barbara Fitch says great to see both teams play as good as they're playing tonight. Guys, our sponsors are what makes this happen. This third quarter is going to be sponsored by Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, located right here in Chapmanville, West Virginia. If you're looking to rehab from an injury and get back to 100% at the quickest amount of time possible, do it with Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance.
Chapmanville, possession arrow to the home team. No serious foul trouble for either team. Both teams are good.
Workman out top, working on Ilderton.
And here comes that run and jump, half-court action.
Kick it to the corner. No good. Yeah. Isaiah Smith rips down the rebound, gets it to Brody Dalton. Dalton ducks down to Blevins. Up and under by Big Z, Zion Blevins.
Give Blevins 8. Chapmanville applying light pressure to Mr. Browning. Here comes that screen and roll action. Love screen action, middle of the floor. Tough to guard.
Browning picked up out front by Blevins. That's a tough matchup for Blevins. And he gets a hand on it.
He did.
Wow, what defense by Zion Blevins. Big Z says, look at me.
Blevins did a nice job. Browning had him set up for that drive, but he hesitated.
That was a big mismatch there. The Browning just lost his foot, and great defense by Blevins.
Workman, bring it up. Running a baseline. Oh, turnover here.
Browning with the steal. He said, right back at you. Kicks it down. Clancy on the take. Nice lay-in by Julius Clancy.
Clancy's first two of the evening. Again, he's a guy that does all the little things.
Saldine splitting the defense. Follows the shot, gets another rebound, Coach.
As you talk about a dog, he just wants it, right?
Coach Saldine averaging 7 rebounds on the year. And he gets the floater to fall.
Touched every part of the rim. 2 huge offensive rebounds by Dean.
That's one thing, Coach, rebounding, it's just effort.
Dean talking to the Logan fan base.
You can win and lose ball games on making an extra effort rebounding.
Nice spin by Williamson. Might have got a hand. Yeah, they're going to call it on the floor.
I think that was a good call.
They got Blevins with the personal. (31-29) home team. Browning up top. Matched up with Glick.
I've seen 4 more collegiate coaches coach since halftime on there. That makes 11 that we've noticed tonight. Nice take by Garrett Williamson, hanging in the air, getting the bucket. Ooh, Ilderton fouls hard there. He just got a little too aggressive running at him and got caught.
They're going to get Ilderton out. They're going to bring Blankenship back in.
Now, Ilderton, what's his foul count, Coach?
Yeah,
he would be the only one in foul trouble.
Yeah, I've got him for 3.
Now, Coach, how many big men can bring the ball up the floor like this?
Yeah, not many. Here comes that screen. They tried it. Nice cut back. That's just a senior understanding where he's at on the floor.
Yep. Here comes Scotty Browning. The thing about Scotty Browning, Coach, the only thing he does is play ball. I mean, he's a street ball player. He plays pickup. I mean, anytime that there's a court around, he's on it. Williamson
can't convert.
And you can see it in his game. He's got a little nastiness to it, Coach.
Blevins right down the middle. Kicks it out.
Gets it down to Blevins. Blevins on the baseline. Swings it back out to Dalton. Devin Workman lets it fly. No good.
Williamson again with another board. Give him 5 on the evening. Clancy nowhere to go with it. Back up top to Williamson. Matched up with
Cole Blankenship. May have got away with the travel, but either way, he got the bucket, Coach. And Logan, look now, Coach. 33-31. Wildcats on top. Here comes Blevins with the take.
Nice take.
Yep. Coast to coast for the big man.
Nice finish on the other side of the rim.
Coach Garrett Williamson, also a state champion baseball player.
Might have drug his pivot foot. Blankenship kicks out to Williamson. Straight line drive. Blankenship.
Yeah. You know, I think that was a good call because Williamson knew that he did, because you could see him, like, you know, he tried his best. And you got to watch Dean and Clancy.
Sam Miller checks in for Chapmanville.
Talking a little trash.
Workman to sit down. Chapmanville Logan to apply pressure.
Coach, you have no idea how good it is to see Jaron Glick on that court after, you know, him going out with medical issues, didn't think he was going to be able to play again, and the kid has come back and been tremendous for these Logan Wildcats.
Nice. Can't convert. Rims out. Williamson with another rebound. Browning up top.
Browning hands it off to Blankenship.
They're going to reset the offense here. Good job spacing the floor.
There's Browning, let her fly, sinks it! Scotty Browning!
36-33, Logan. Yeah, they're going to. Yeah, that was the right call, Darryl. Officials might have been a tad late on it, but they did indeed get him on the forearm. Blevins to shoot 2.
Big free throws there, Coach.
Back and forth we go.
This thing's starting to get a little rowdy.
Browning.
He hands it off to Clancy, Coach. Clancy gets in the paint, kicks it back out. Browning, long three, strikes it! Straight, Bada for Scotty Browning.
39-34, Logan. Clancy almost stripped Dean. Fan bases standing up. Fan bases getting into it. You gotta love it, ladies and gentlemen. I love every bit of it. Saldine.
Here we go, Coach.
Logan doing a nice job trapping. Throws it out of bounds, going to stay Chapmanville's way. Logan on the back of Mr. Scotty Browning nails 2 deep 3 balls. Taking a 5-point lead here. 2:27 to go. Third quarter.
How about this? They said that this game's got them on the edge of their seat. 39-34. Logan on top of the Tigers. Saldine step back, sinks it.
Right back at you comes Chapmanville. Browning.
Coach, is there a better smile in high school basketball?
Not at all.
Scotty Browning gets to a spot.
Got it.
Sinks it. Scotty Browning putting on a performance here tonight in Chapmanville. Saldine off the mark. Blevins grabs the rebound. Kicks out to Dean. Dean, floater. No good.
Going Logan's way.
Yep.
You know, normally Dean's going to knock that mid-range down off that kick.
Folks, hit that like and share button. Get this thing over 1,500 for these boys. They're going to go home and see you guys
Williamson
cheering them on.
To Clancy.
Turnover by Garrett Wimpson.
Going to stay Logan's basketball.
Yeah, Chapmanville may have shouldn't went after that one because it was going to be a turnover either way, Coach.
Williamson inbound. Clancy up top. Back to Williamson.
Yep. Swings it out. Clancy working on Dean. Over to Williamson. Williamson.
Nice spin. Nice dump down.
Nice pass. Garrett Wimpson caught the cutter. No good. Brody Dalton with the block.
Brody Dalton said, get that out of here.
Zion Blevins has it knocked away.
One other way. Fast and furious we go.
Tara Early says, come on, Scotty, bring it home.
Think about this, ladies and gentlemen. 41-37. Packed house. Not one timeout called. That's how you know it's a great ball game.
Yep. Both coaches letting the players play. Blankenship doubled.
Yeah, nowhere to go with it.
Yeah. Good job, Glick. Kicks it to the corner. Corner pocket. Derek Browning, no good. Isaiah Smith sneaks in there and grabs the rebound. They're going to call the foul on Blankenship. Coach, that should be Blankenship. Has he got 3 too? I think he does.
I was trying to hear what the PA guy said to see if we get official. Cross.
Saldine!
Saldine said crisscross applesauce in your eye.
These Chapmanville fans love them some Saldine.
They are talking it, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Both officials. You gotta love it.
Listen,
I love it.
When Saldine's on the floor, these officials are getting paid their money's worth.
You better believe it.
Because he's going to make you work.
Williamson. Blitz.
Heads up play by Dalton. They said Scotty Browning is the best player on the floor in the comment section, Coach. I don't think many people can make an argument the way he's played tonight.
You can make an argument just as well as for anybody, you know, with Dean.
There's about 5 players on this floor you could say that about. There's Garrett Wimpson. Nice move. He's looking for help. Gets it out to Browning.
Browning, little jab step. He realizes he may have a mismatch here.
Yep.
Of course, Blevins says we'll see about that.
It tells you the confidence that Coach Brad Napper has in his big guy to go out and guard one of the best guards in the mountains at his size.
One shot, third quarter. Here we go, folks.
Yep. Garrett Wimpson coming off the screen. Williamson turns, dumps it over. Cole Blankenship. Dalton, smart job by Brody Dalton knocking it out. Coach, we will end the third quarter. 41-40 lead by the Logan Wildcats. We'll be right back for the final period on the D&D Sports Network. If you're looking for someone to protect your company, call DLH Drug and Alcohol Testing. Right now, DLH is specializing in random pre-employment, reasonable suspicion, post-accident,
DOT and non-DOT, hair testing, background checks, and breath alcohol testing. Let us be the one you trust here at DLH. DLH is a proud supporter of West Logan, Addix Martin, and all Logan County athletes.
Come to Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill in Chapmanville. We have it all. Home-cooked dinners, brick oven pizza, tacos, hot dogs, hamburgers, dessert, and ice cream. Dine in, carry out, or drive through. Chicken and dumplings to quesadillas. Come to Tiger's Ice Cream and Grill to get your family a great meal. Located beside the IGA, right off the Crawley Creek exit in Chapmanville. 304-855-2200.
Stop by Eric Home and Drug today and let them fill your prescription. Eric Home and Drug has been serving the Chapmanville community for over 46 years. They're a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and all mountain athletes.
We're back here at Chapmanville Regional High School. We got Logan and Chapmanville on the D&D Sports Network. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy on the call. Coach 41-40. It's the Logan Wildcats on top.
Scotty Browning up top.
He doubled.
Yeah, almost lost it. Off the ground.
Three-pointer. Three guys, three-pointer for Garrett Williamson.
Big bucket. Workman up top.
Hands it over to Saldane. He's going to pull. No, he kicks it back out. Smart play.
Yeah, good decision at the last second.
Williamson has it knocked away. Ball's going to stay with the Tigers.
44-40, Logan with the advantage.
Justin Oney says this game is always a classic. Jared Copley, we try to show the cheerleaders. We showed them earlier. If you wasn't watching the game earlier, we showed them. They've not been many timeouts. We got to get our sponsors in too.
Clancy comes down with it. Williamson.
Coach, I don't think any coach, have they called a timeout?
No timeouts.
In the whole game?
Not the entire game.
No.
You know it's a good game when neither coach needs to.
Yeah, they're just letting the flow of the game carry them.
Right.
Now McCormick Ilderton comes back in the game.
Box set here. Out to Clancy. Out to Browning. ISO in one side of the floor. Too easy.
Nice take. They were called blocking foul on Devin Workman.
Browning to shoot two. He saw the Red Sea part, took advantage, attacked the rim.
Somebody said, where is Sal from? Sal is from Belfry, Kentucky, originally from the Charleston area. His brother played ball at UPike, brought him to Belfry, and now he's here at Chapmanville for his senior year.
And his mom played at Leeds College.
Yep. Where you coached, Coach Keathley.
Yes.
And I had a brother play there.
All right. Saldine up top. Nice crossover.
Dean goes up, foul line. Nice defense by Garrett Williamson, getting a piece of it. Logan regains possession.
Yeah, Logan is doing a tremendous job. Help Dean on Dean.
There's Isaiah Smith picking the pocket, and he's going to get an easy two. One of the few mistakes. You can see Chapmanville's cheerleaders over there, Coach. Very few mistakes made by Scotty Browning.
Very few by both teams. Browning crossing it up, down the middle. Gonna get an offensive foul, player control foul. Back to Chapmanville.
45-42 is the score. You can see it top right-hand corner of your screen on the Eric Holman Drug scoreboard.
Workman matched up with Ilderton. Nice drive.
Nice take by Brody Dalton. Coach Brody Dalton is going to the University of West Virginia to play baseball on a full scholarship.
got our first timeout.
As they take the first time out, we will too. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. Call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your community safe while also making sure it stays moving. Give Diamond Flagging Service a call today for their services. They also offer amazing job opportunities. Diamond Flagging Services, proud supporter of the Mountain Athletes.
We are back here in Chapmanville. As you see the Tiger cheerleaders cheering on their Tigers down there.
Both cheerleaders, unbelievable job they've done hyping the crowd up.
Both cheerleading sections have done an amazing job tonight, Coach. There's the Chapmanville Spirit section. Now let's go over here with a wide view and look at the Logan from top to bottom, Coach. They have come out for a ball game here tonight.
Illerton. Yeah, going to get Williamson on the blocks here.
Williamson going to work on Blevins.
Nice.
Good defense.
You know Saldine was going to get a deflection
sometime
this game.
Isaiah Smith. Nice bucket by Smith. Puts the Tigers back on top. 46-45. Browning loses control.
Call a friend. Call a friend. Tell a friend. This game, if you can believe it or not, has just went up a couple of dials when you talk about energy
Coach,
and intensity.
How about Isaiah Smith turning the notch up defensively here in the fourth?
Unbelievable. You can see it. Both teams.
There's Dalton's spin move. Drives right into good defense by Williamson, sticking with him. Back out to Dalton. Blevins going to work.
Nice move.
Crafty move. Can't finish.
Williamson comes down with it again. He's done a great job on the glass tonight.
I'm telling you, what a defensive performance by these two teams.
Kick. That was there.
Yep.
Just a second too late. Clancy back up top. Logan. A lot of ISO one-on-one action tonight.
Williamson with the fadeaway. Ooh, hopefully he's okay, guys. Nice transition bucket block by Garrett Williamson. Let's check on Scotty Browning down here.
Scotty Browning came down. Got a technical.
Yep. There's a technical.
And the bottom line is, this is a Division I collegiate official, Darryl McCoy, that he's not going to mess with a lot. He's not going to wait.
No. You know, I can see why Coach Green's upset. Browning was down, but by rule, there wasn't a stop in action, so you couldn't stop the break.
Yeah, you had to let it play on.
Yeah, but I do see why he was upset. Browning went down hard. Let's hope he's okay, guys. Make sure you say your prayers for him at home.
Browning came down on his elbow and on his side. May have got the breath knocked out of him. 46-45, setting the table for you, folks. 4:19 to go here in the fourth. Chapmanville with a 1-point edge here.
Coach, we got, as we're sitting here looking, they're going to attend to him. As they're attending to him, let's take a quick break here. Guys, keep your prayers coming for him. If you're looking for someone to protect your company, call DLH Drug and Alcohol Testing. Right now, DLH is specializing in random, pre-employment, reasonable suspicion, post-accident, DOT and non-DOT, hair testing, background checks, and breath alcohol testing. Let us be the one you trust here at DLH. DLH is a proud supporter of West Logan, Addix Martin, and all Logan County athletes. You want to put a smile on someone's face? Come to Mountain State Used Auto Sales in Chapmanville, West Virginia, and let us take care of all your vehicle needs. It's buy here, pay here, guaranteed. Great service and great pricing. So we ask you give us a chance to take care of all your vehicle needs. If you see something you like, we'll do our best to make sure you leave the lot with it. We look forward to seeing you here at Mountain State Auto Sales.
Kendall Shop Florist in Chapmanville, West Virginia wants to wish the Chapmanville Tigers the best of luck in today's matchup against Tug Valley. Kendall Shop Florist has been a pillar of the Chapmanville community for nearly 50 years. Stop by and see us today and check out our flowers, candles, decorative blankets for funerals. We rent tuxedos and more. Look forward to seeing you. Whether it's home, life, business, or auto insurance, Scott Ambergy at State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia is here to protect the things you love. Call Scott Ambergy today for a free quote. That's State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia.
Dedicated Line Service is a full-service distribution provider with diligent teams for 24/7 storm response. Substations, distribution services, transmission and technical services, and fiber optics. DLS is looking for experienced foremen and linemen of all grades offering great pay with excellent benefits. When you need fast response, professional quality, and reliable service, call 304-855-4300 or visit dedicatedlineservice.com.
Gracie and Tate Merchandising has become a staple here in the Danville and Madison community. They'll make sure you find that treasure that's been eluding you. Everything you need under one roof. New items at discounted prices right here at Gracie and Tate Merchandising. Go Skyhawks! We are back here in Chapmanville, West Virginia, as Sal Dean's going to shoot the technicals here, Coach.
Technicals called on the assistant coach for Logan. Hey, all he's doing is saying, I'm sticking up for my man.
It was, no, it was the head coach that was calling, I think.
Okay. He said, all I'm doing is I'm sticking up for my guy. You got to respect that.
Scotty Browning did walk off the floor. He's on the end of the bench being attended to. Hopefully he can return, guys. Keep your prayers coming for Scotty.
He was assisted as he came off the floor, though, Darryl.
Shelby Valley leading Pikeville right now in the All-A quarter or semifinals.
Wow. Major upset potentially brewing. Here we go. We've got, he's going to talk to the police officers, Darryl, the official. Again, he's a Division I.
They're going to throw somebody out.
He's a Division I official, Darryl. He knows how to keep order in the building if anybody does. Here we go. This place is rocking here in Chapmanville. It is coming unglued with 4:19 to play.
That was the guy sitting right here with us, Coach.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, nice guy.
Nice guy.
Yeah, he's hey, listen, don't mess with his Wildcats.
No, not at all.
Leslie Cavill says the rules over kids. So I know the rules. Anytime a ref can blow and stop the game of play where the kids are first. Coach, the game is if it's in transition, an official normally will not stop a fast break.
Right down the gut of the defense. Going to get a charge.
Unless there's a stop in action.
What a job by Chapmanville, Logan, to get that defensive stop.
They kick it in the Glick over to Ilderton. Williamson has it out top, guarded by Dalton. See if Logan, trailing by 2, see if they can find a bucket here. There's Clancy, kicks it to the corner.
Yeah,
they're going to get Dalton. Ilderton will go to the free throw line. Big shots here for young McCormick Ilderton.
No, that's going to be on the floor.
Did they call it on the floor?
Yeah, on the floor here. 4 team fouls on Chapmanville. They're going to inbound from the baseline. Hang on to your hats. Tell a friend to tune in. There's not another place you want to be than right here with us for the last 4 minutes. Clancy comes down with it. Nice extra pass. Williamson. Battle on the glass. Going to stay Logan basketball. Logan fans said, yes, sir. Chapmanville fans not happy.
Dana Mahan says, thanks for broadcasting these games. Dana, thank you. If their sponsors making it possible. It says Scotty is sitting on the bench, or did they take him to the back? No, he's sitting down there on the bench.
Going the other way. He's going to shoot a 1-and-1.
There's Scotty. He's got his ice on his head right now, so hopefully he's okay. He's being attended to by Fuji Williams down there.
You better believe if he can play, he will play.
Yes, he will. I just hope he's okay. Kelly Booth says, watching Go Tigers from South Carolina.
Blevins to shoot a 1-and-1. The versatile big man for Chapmanville.
Score is 47-45. Chapmanville on top. Can they add to it? And he misses. Big free throw missed by Blevins.
Yeah, big miss.
Right now, Garrett Wimpson, he's got to take control of his team. You know, he is PG1, Coach. He's the leader of this Logan squad.
Nice kick to the deep corner.
There's Glick. Nice scoop. No
Clancy
good. Clancy with the rebound.
What a battler he is. Became a big fan of his.
Clancy gets it to Blankenship. Blankenship.
Spin.
Yep, back over. Steal by Blevins. Blevins, great defense by Logan.
Logan's got numbers. Yep. Clancy, nowhere to go with it. Wisely pulls it out.
Chapmanville got back.
There's that one-on-one ISO stuff, Darryl.
Julius Clancy with a beautiful take.
You gotta love it.
Saldine has out top. We are knotted up, 47-all.
Nice Euro.
Ooh,
gonna shoot. They gotta charge Darryl McCoy.
How about that? Derek Browning coming in, making big plays off the bench.
What about him standing in, taking a charge?
Coach, young man plays. My son played AAU with him this summer. He is a battler, man. He's a player coming off the bench. Any team would like to have him coming off the bench. There's Saldine with the steal. Brody Dalton dump off. Dalton with the bucket. Chapmanville 49-47. There's going to be a quick timeout as they'll take a timeout with 2:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy will be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
Come on down to Wild and Wonderful Smoke Shop, where you can get all of your Delta 8, Delta 9, and CBD and vape needs, located right here in Logan, West Virginia. They have the best prices around, so drop on by today.
If you're looking for someone to protect your company, call DLH Drug and Alcohol Testing. Right now, DLH is specializing in random, pre-employment, reasonable suspicion, post-accident, DOT and non-DOT, hair testing, background checks, and breath alcohol testing. Let us be the one you trust here at DLH. DLH is a proud supporter of West Logan.
We're back here in Chapmanville, West Virginia, as we got Logan and Chapmanville in a slobber knocker here, Coach. 49-47, Chapmanville on top.
Logan fans that's standing.
There's Glick, wide open finger roll. Chapmanville's defense broke down on that one, Coach.
Official stop and play here.
Delay a game.
I'm going to credit these officials all night long. They've done a tremendous job.
Well,
helping make this game an instant classic. They have stayed out of the way and they have kept order on the court, Darryl.
Kick it in. Brody Dalton dumps it down to Blevins. Blevins.
Nice take. Charge.
Big play again. How about Derek Browning with his second charge in a row, Coach?
Back to back. Standing in, putting his body on the line.
Listen, he looks at Scotty Browning and says, I got you, bro. Two big charges giving his team the opportunity. 49-49, 1:43 to go here.
Williamson. He sees a light at the end of the tunnel. Kick. Charge. Foul count, ladies and gentlemen. Logan has 9. Chapmanville has 6. Chapmanville with the basketball, 1:34 to play. We are tied up 49-49. Logan going to apply pressure here.
Coach, everybody on their feet. Look at this. Now, this is an atmosphere.
Saldine. Brody Dalton with the basketball. Matched up with Williamson. They're content with running the clock down, getting the final shot, Darryl.
I don't blame them. I would be too.
Absolutely.
Because nothing has been a give me here in this game, Coach.
Official said no. They switch it out. Clancy matched up with Dalton. Timeout.
Coach, they'll take a timeout, so let's jump out real quick, Coach.
If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. Call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your community safe while also making sure it stays moving. Give Diamond Flagging Service a call today for their services. They also offer amazing job opportunities. Diamond Flagging Services, proud supporter of the Mountain Athletes.
We're back.
Yes, we are, as you're looking at Coach Brad Napper talking to his troops there, Coach. Chapmanville going to try to hold on for this final shot. Let's go over and look at Zach Green. 1:04 to go. We are tied up 49-all. Spirit section in full force here, Coach.
Fan bases absolutely turned up. And why not? You're watching a classic right here, right now.
Kick it down to Blevins.
Blevins. Big
Slings
finish.
it.
Chapmanville with a 2-point advantage. 50 to play.
There's Garrett Williamson.
Nice cut down the
How
middle.
about that? Jaron Glick with the bucket.
Coming up big. Back-to-back possessions for Logan.
Gotta love you some Jaron Glick right now.
Blevins up top.
Swaggy Saldine has it out top, guarded by Blankenship.
Yeah, Cole Blankenship matched up with Saldine. Saldine always ready for the big moment.
Kicks it down to Dolan. Dolan with the bucket.
Unbelievable.
We got another timeout on the floor, Coach. Let's see if this is a 30 or a 4. It's a full, so we'll jump out. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
Whether it's home, life, business, or auto insurance, Scott Ambergy at State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia is here to protect the things you love. Call Scott Ambergy today for a free quote. That's State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia.
Gracie and Tate Merchandising has become a staple here in the Danville and Madison community. They'll make sure you find that treasure that's been eluding you. Everything you need under one roof. New items at discounted prices right here at Gracie and Tate Merchandising. Go Skyhawks! Coach Keathley, these Logan Wildcat cheerleaders doing a great job getting the fan base up. As we're sitting here right now, we are 53-51, Chapmanville on top here on the Citizens Bank game of the week. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy on the call.
This is a moment where you said, Mr. Browning, where you at? They sure would love to have the riflemen in.
They do, man. I hate Scotty, and you can guarantee Scotty wants to be in this ball game. It's killing him right now down there.
They're going to inbound with Clancy. Dean's going to be matched up. Williamson. Here we go.
Williamson picked up by Dalton. Williamson spins.
Going to shoot two. Ooh.
Tell you what, he got him in the body. He did get him, Coach. but that would have been an all-time block by Brody Dalton if not.
Unbelievable. Hey, listen, didn't back down from the moment either.
No, Garrett, that's the kind of player Garrett Wimpson is. He wants the ball in his hands. He's got all the pressure here. 3 seconds to go, big free throws. Sinks the first.
3.8.
Coach, I'm praying for extra innings.
Hey, I want to see it.
4 just ain't enough.
Williamson. 3.8 on the clock.
Here comes Zion Blevins.
Got plenty of room.
Off the mark.
Overtime. Darryl McCoy. Would we want it any other way?
No, we wouldn't. Garrett Williamson with the clutch free throws down the stretch. 53-53. We'll be right back for extra innings. Let the folks at Double Quick help you start your 2022 off right. They've brought back the Bourbon Pecan Coffee for a limited time only. You can also quench your thirst with the great deals on fountain drinks they offer daily. Double Quick is your one-stop shop for everything. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can stop by one of their many storefront locations spread throughout eastern Kentucky. Stop by and let Double Quick make your day better. If you're looking for someone to protect your company, call DLH Drug and Alcohol Testing. Right now, DLH is specializing in random, pre-employment, reasonable suspicion, post-accident, DOT and non-DOT, hair testing, background checks, and breath alcohol testing. Let us be the one you trust. We're back here as we're getting ready to Dang it.
Are we off?
Yep.
Dang.
We are back here, overtime starting, Coach Keathley. Swaggy Saldine. We apologize. One of the fans accidentally unplugged it.
Here we go. 53-53. Both teams are in the bonus. Saldine up top. Nice shot fake. Just nowhere to go with it.
Cross court.
Logan doing a tremendous job defensively right now. Chapmanville. Nice seal, nice post, and one opportunity.
Zion Blevins with a old-fashioned three-point play opportunity here, Coach.
Got a chance.
Coach, check this out. Brenda Farrell says, I am 78 years old, and this is the best basketball game I have ever watched.
Really good. If you better let folks know this is an instant classic.
Keep hitting that share button, folks. Get this over 2,000 for these boys.
And that is no exaggeration. This is absolutely a classic in the making.
This is Coach Brad Napper.
Good decision by Logan to get a timeout there, Darryl.
Yeah, smart timeout. Let's see if it's a 30 or a full, Coach.
They're going to call a 30.
So they'll take a 30. We'll stay right here during this 30. So as we're sitting here looking, Coach, 56-53. Logan down 3. No, they called a full, I think.
Well, they changed it,
Yep.
But they're already 30 seconds into it.
Yeah, they're going to change it to a full. We'll still stay right here through this one, guys. Real quick, want to thank our sponsors. You see top right-hand corner of your screen. Make sure you guys let us know where you're watching from and who you're rooting for, because when these boys go home, they want to rewatch us and see you on there cheering them on.
You know at times, Darryl, the coach in me wants to kind of get on the officials a little bit. Well,
Yeah.
Tonight, I just want to tip my hat to them on the job that they've done to let these guys play and to make plays.
See, they need the scoreboard, Coach. There we go. And, Coach, as you look, listen, guys, them prayers are working. You see Mr. Scotty Browning there. He's trying his best to cheer his team to victory. Coach, I mean, you never want to see a player like that go down in a game like this.
Not a game like this, but this is a moment for other guys to elevate their game. For players to become legendary in a legendary rivalry.
There's the Eric Holman Drug scoreboard, top right-hand corner of your screen. Garrett Wimpson, the inbound the ball here for the Wildcats.
Williamson. Nice job handling pressure.
Kicks it down. Derek Browning with the floater. Sinks it. How? Sal Dean tripped down there again, Coach. There's something wet on that floor down there.
Yeah, his hip. Kind of grabbing at his hip.
Yeah, something's wet on that floor, needs to be cleaned up.
Elbow. Pulling.
Can't get it. There, Devin Workman sneaks in for the rebound.
Yeah, snuck in at the last second. Clancy just didn't anticipate that at the right moment.
Saldine, nice up off Brody Dalton with another lay-in. Coach, how big has Derek Browning been for Logan? Come in, a couple charges, hit the floater there. Young man has been tremendous here for the Wildcats off the bench.
Back to three.
That's what they're doing. You see, I told you, Coach, that I've seen 3 or 4 players slip down there, and you've seen Saldine wasn't even running hard and slipped. They got to clean that up down there.
Good job by the Chapmanville administration.
Yeah, that was Coach George Barker stopping that to do that.
Okay. They're going to clean that up. 58-55, Chapmanville with the advantage.
Yeah, that's the AD here, George Barker, doing a great job recognizing too many players slipping down there. Yeah, I know Logan fans are upset right here, but that had to be cleaned up, because if not, you'd see another Scotty down there. And it's right where he fell too, in the same vicinity, Coach.
It is. Good job to clean that up.
End of the third. Pikeville retakes the lead on Shelby Valley, 36-34. Appreciate you, Joe Bryant Stafford. He's a West Virginia legend, one of the best to ever play at Williamson High School.
Williamson up top.
Yep.
Going to get some screen action. Middle of the floor.
Now you got Blevins switching on him. They kick it back out. Cole Blankenship.
Williamson had nowhere to go with it.
Yeah.
Nice spin.
Williamson kicks it over. Clancy.
Off
the mark. Yep.
Chapmanville off and running. They've got numbers.
Brody Dalton with the fast break bucket.
You might want to get a timeout if you're Logan.
I think I would too, Coach.
Plenty of time.
Glick.
Going to shoot the 1-and-1. Williamson.
They're going to get Brody Dalton on the foul.
Smart play for Williamson to draw attention to it. That's a veteran for you. One and one.
And if you're wondering why Coach Green's on the bench, because he had that technical earlier, Coach. Williamson misses the free throw. Cole Blankenship sneaks in, gets the rebound. Coach, I might want to try to get Derek Browning on a three here.
Spacing not as good as it was early. Clancy, nowhere to go with it.
Yeah, he gets stripped out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Wildcats.
Going to stay with Logan. We got all the excitement.
Yes, we do. 60-55.
Williamson inbound. Plenty of time.
.122 to go. Garrett Williamson taking Zion Blevins baseline. Double team, jumps it down to Glick. Glick going to get fouled. That's Brody Dalton, another one on him, Coach. How many is that?
Powered up.
Is that his fifth?
Yes, it is.
Brody Dalton, heck of a performance by the man in the blazing orange shoes, Brody Dalton. He gets a standing ovation, Coach. That's the WVU commit. Glick misses the first one.
Said the ball's wet. 30-second timeout.
During this timeout, guys, real quick, I want to thank Diamond Flagging Company, DLS Line Service, Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Aracoma Drug, Scott Ambergy at State Farm, Candle Shop Florist, Tigers Ice Cream and Grill, The Babe Cave, Caldwell Insurance, Wild and Wonderful Smoke Shop, Missy Birchfield at State Farm. Guys, it takes a lot of sponsors to make this happen. Please make sure you frequent them. You see them down in the comment section, like their page, and give them a thank you if you don't care. 1,500 people tuning in, Coach, and there's not an empty seat in the house.
Not an empty seat. They're hanging from the rafters. Going to get one more free throw here.
Our boy Magic Modge, DeMaje Clark tuning in.
Oh, yeah, what a player.
Says Saldine is the GOAT. Here's Jaron Glick, big free throws for this young man. Glick off the mark. Blevins grabs the rebound.
Misses both. Sal comes out with it. He's going to wisely pull it out. 5-point advantage. They're not going to waste any time.
No, you guys, listen, I don't blame them. I mean, you make this ball game as long as you can right now, Coach. You stretch this game out.
Dean to go to the free throw line to shoot the double bonus.
Swaggy Saldine. Usually money here, Coach. He says that's not parquet, that's straight butter.
Always for Mr. Dean.
Gets the second. Chapmanville stretches it out to a 7-point ball game.
Still plenty of time. Clancy on the move. Williamson.
Kicks it to the corner. Blankenship off the mark. Logan comes up with the loose ball. Clancy dumps it down to Williamson for 2 and 1. Count it. Coach, he makes this. It's a 2-possession ball game.
Plenty of
back to
time.
4.
Yeah, plenty of time. 42.5, 43.9 on the clock.
McCormick Ilderton coming back in the ball game now.
If you're just tuning in, Scotty Browning goes out with an injury, takes a tough fall. Had 24 points. Can't convert.
Devin Workman grabs the board.
That should have. Oh, yeah, that was an and-one opportunity, Darryl. They're going to march it back down. 62-57. 2 shots, double bonus. Workman at the free throw line.
Guys, if you didn't get enough of this ball game, make sure you tune in on Sunday night for the grind session right here on the D&D Sports Network. Workman, big free throw here. He misses them both, Coach. They kick it up court to Glick. Glick on the break. Nice move by Glick, but even better defense. Tip in good by Garrett Williamson.
Williamson, Johnny on the spot.
It's a 3-point ball game here.
Plenty of time.
Yep, timeout called by Coach Brad Napper. They're going to take this timeout, Coach. It's still a 3-point ball game, anybody's game. Find out who wins when we come back. Stop by Eric Homa Drug today and let them fill your prescription. Eric Homa Drug has been serving the Chapmanville community for over 46 years. They're a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and all mountain athletes.
You want to put a smile on someone's face? Come to Mountain State Used Auto Sales in Chapmanville, West Virginia, and let us take care of all your vehicle needs. It's buy here, pay here, guaranteed. Great service and great pricing. So we ask you give us a chance to take care of all your vehicle needs. If you see something you like, we'll do our best to make sure you leave the lot with it. We look forward to seeing you here at Mountain State Auto Sales.
We're back here as Chapmanville leads 62-59 with 26 seconds to go.
Quick foul.
That's it. You want to get the ball in anybody's hands but Saldine's in that situation.
Big fella going to walk down.
Yeah.
Two of the biggest free throws of his life.
Big free throws here.
Double bonus.
Coach, these are two teams that could be playing in Charleston for a state title here in a couple months.
No doubt about it.
Blevins, shot up. Good. And hats off to Garrett Williamson. He's doing everything he can to get his team back in this, but Zion Blevins looking to put the nail in the coffin. Sinks the second.
Two big ones. Clancy.
Great defense right now. Out front by Sam Miller. They'll kick it out. Glick. Back to Browning. Browning, he's going to drive, dumps it down. Steal by Blevins.
Blevins going to shoot two.
And this one should be over, Coach. Barring a Reggie Miller type miracle here. You're seeing fans start to leak out of here.
We see Logan fans starting to head out. Not happy at all. You see the fan base. You see that over there? Chapmanville student section.
Look at that, Coach.
Waving the Chapmanville flag.
Blevins sinks the second.
Big free throws by Mr. Blevins.
Now Williamson going to draw the foul. If you're Chapmanville, that's one thing you don't want to do is allow them to score without the clock running, Coach.
He's going to shoot. He's going to shoot two. Double bonus. 10 seconds to play. 7-point advantage, Chapmanville.
Shots up. Williamson sinks the first. Back to a two-possession ball game. Williamson sinks the second. Blevins.
Saldine says, big fella, keep it high.
Yep. Don't bring it down. How much has he meant to this Chapmanville team coming over this year, Coach?
Unbelievable. That pass late, that drive, that dish, that helped send it into overtime.
Then them big free throws down the stretch. Yeah, him and Brody Dalton connected on a couple back doors for some easy lay-ins. Logan. Zion Blevins gets the steal. Rebound up. Coach, how about Zion Blevins tonight?
6 for 6. 6 straight free throws.
Number one big man in the mountains, and it ain't close, Coach.
No doubt about it. His versatility is a separator. 7 for 7 down the stretch here from the free throw line. Eight for 8.
Yep. 3.5 seconds to go. Logan's going to have a chance at a Hail Mary here. McCormick Elderton going to let her fly. He sinks it, makes it 70-64. It's going to be Chapmanville getting the win over the rival Logan Wildcats. We'll be right back with post-game show action here on the D&D Sports Network.
Whether it's home, life, business, or auto insurance, Scott Ambergy at State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia is here to protect the things you love. Call Scott Ambergy today for a free quote. That's State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia.
Candle Shop Florist in Chapmanville, West Virginia wants to wish the Chapmanville Tigers the best of luck in today's matchup against Tug Valley. Candle Shop Florist has been a pillar of the Chapmanville community for nearly 50 years. Stop by and see us today and check out our flowers, candles, decorative blankets for funerals. We rent tuxedos and more. Look forward to seeing you.
We're back.
Yeah. We're back here, Coach, as
Coming unglued.
you just watched a great ball game, 70-64. Chapmanville holds off, but listen, these Logan Wildcats played a tremendous ball game, Coach. No reason to hang their heads after this performance here.
Not at all. It was back and forth, back and forth. Two big-time teams, two big-time fan bases, and they delivered. Oh, man, did they deliver on Friday night.
So as we're sitting here looking, Coach, they're trying to clear the floor. What a ball game. I'm trying to sit here and look if we can. There we go. If we could take and get our player of the game up here, Coach. Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game. Coach, I'm sitting here right now trying to take and check this thing out. I mean, when you take a look, what a performance. I mean, there's still thousands of people in this gymnasium, and they just got to watch an instant classic between two heated rivals. Just miles separate them, Coach. Logan and Chapmanville. Chapmanville will win this one, 70-64. You know, this is your second time covering a game over on the West Virginia side. What's your thoughts?
Unbelievable. Had two, back-to-back weeks, two classics, two unbelievable just environments, atmospheres. I can't describe to you, ladies and gentlemen, unless you're in the building, the type of atmosphere it is. It's off the chain. It was bonkers tonight, and they're not leaving, as Darryl McCoy said. There's still a couple of thousand in here. And tension is high.
Yes, it is. The tension very high. As we're sitting here, Coach, they're raising the goes up, trying to get the people out of here, and that's a smart move. You know, we're seeing both fan bases have trickled out, and now it's pretty much parents only, but you're still seeing, you know, a lot of what do you call it, a rigmarole on the floor between the fan bases. So, you know, you got to get these two fan bases out of here, Coach, right now.
And a smart decision by administration to pull the rims up. They got troopers, county police, state police. They're on the floor, and they're just keeping everything in check. Tremendous job by the administration tonight. Tremendous job by the officials. What a game. What a game. You're going to want to replay this one 2, 3, 4 times.
Coach, this is going to be a game. When I go home, I'm going to rewatch it. You know, I'll probably rewatch it Sunday before the grind session.
Right.
I'll probably rewatch it next week. I'm not going to get tired of this ball game. You know, they will rematch in a few weeks in Logan, and I'm telling you, Scotty Browning, he come out tonight with a point to prove. If he wouldn't have went out, who knows what would have happened in this game?
Who knows? I mean, he went out with 24 big points, went out with about 4.5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter, and Logan did a great job finding ways to score the basketball, just not enough in the overtime period.
Absolutely. You know, it was just that, and, you know, let's talk about the play. You know, for Logan, it was Derek Browning coming off the bench, taking 2 big charges. Not only did he take a couple big charges, then he ended up taking and getting a big floater there, Coach, and then to tie the ball game in regulation. Then you have McCormick Ilderton, the young fella, playing huge off the bench. Clancy again coming in. I mean, the kid, this makes 2 straight rivalry games we've seen, and he's come up big. Scotty Browning was a superstar before he fell tonight, Coach. This has just been one of them games that you never want to forget.
You want to be in this building, right, Darryl?
Yeah.
And bottom line, 4,000 people. They had to be every bit of 4,000, right, Darryl McCoy, in this building tonight, checking out one of the best rivalries in all of basketball.
And we would be remiss. Listen, Mr. Garrett Williamson down the stretch, big free throw after big free throw. When Scotty went out, he put the team on his back. He made all the right plays. He was telling players where they needed to go. I mean, that's the true leader in him. That's why he is PG1.
Yeah, he did a tremendous job. I mean, he's kind of an unorthodox PG, Darryl.
Yep.
Doesn't necessarily look like your typical PG, but, man, does he deliver in a big-time way. We've got fans.
Absolutely, as, you know, they're still.
There we go.
Still a lot of ejections and you know, a lot of extracurricular stuff going on between both fan bases.
Yeah, there is.
And you know, I think we're seeing right now, you know, you want to take and get the medical staff out there to make sure all these players was all right, you know, make sure Scotty Browning, because, Coach, he fell hard, and I hope that kid's all right. We ask everybody to continue to pray for that young man.
Took a very tough fall. It looked like he got the breath knocked out of him. They were icing his neck, icing his head, so hopefully nothing along those lines, hopefully just for precautionary reasons. You want to tune in. You want to tell your administration, you want to tell your site-based council, you want to tell your principal, your AD, that you want the D&D Sports Network in your building covering games. Why? Because this is what we deliver you night in and night out.
Coach, that's the biggest thing. You know, a lot of the old heads say, hey, you know, it might hurt our ticket sales. This was the best example. D&D don't do nothing but add to your ticket sales. I promise you, when D&D's there, everybody wants to be a part of the atmosphere, and you sell out because you get that promotion from the largest sports media outlet in the mountains.
Largest sports media outlet. And it's like me and you talk about behind the scenes, me, you, and the maestro. When WWE announces a pay-per-view, when MMA announces a pay-per-view, that just adds to the spectacle. That just adds to the excitement. It doesn't diminish ticket sales. It increases ticket sales because you know it's a big-time happening, a big-time event, and that's what you're going to get, because you know if we're in the building, because nobody covers it like we do. Nobody knows this game inside and out like we do. Well, we knew this was going to be something for the ages, and yeah, it delivered.
Coach, we're going to have the Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game coming up in a moment, but real quick, tell us what the point totals look like.
Yeah, let's go Chapmanville. Saldine with 25, Blevins with 24, going 8 for 8 in overtime from the free throw line. Workman with 4, Isaiah Smith with 4, Brody Dalton with 12. For Logan, Browning 24 before he went out late in the fourth quarter. Julius Clancy with 4, Cole Blankenship with 5, Glick with 4, Browning with 6, Williamson came up big with 18, and McCormick Ilderton with 3 points.
I mean, all-out team performance from both teams. I mean, everybody that played contributed tonight,
and they played their role. And as a basketball coach, that's all you can ask for. Defining roles. What's my expectations? How am I held accountable? Well, if you define a role, then you know how to hold a player accountable, right, Darryl?
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
Then I know where my expectations are. As a player, I know what is needed and asked of me. And every player that stepped on that floor gave it absolutely 100% and delivered. Yeah,
I mean,
big performance.
This game, it seemed like it took so long, and when you look throughout the whole game, everybody had their moments. In the fourth quarter, you remember Isaiah Smith come in, locked down performance on defense, third quarter, stripped Browning there, got an easy bucket. Then he come up with a couple steals there back to back. I mean, everybody had their opportunities and their moments in this ball game. It was one of them that, when you go look at certain sections, everybody was a star in certain sections of this game.
Star of their role. And again, coaching staff has to be pleased when they go back in the locker room. They have to say, you know what, my guys did what I asked them to do, and that was compete. And that's all you can ask. They delivered, both teams, in a big-time way.
Ruth Stalling says, thank you, D&D. Barbara J. Fry says, you guys do a great job, D&D. Brenda Farrell says, great coverage, D&D. Guys, thanks to all of our sponsors. We're going to have the Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game. I'm going to let you speak to him, Coach.
Saldine, it's been a minute, hasn't it?
A minute. It's been a while.
What's happened? Where you been? You're not hitting me up. We're not talking on the phone. What's going on?
My bad. You know it's all love. It'll always be love.
Hey, I know it is. He's over in Chapmanville now. He said, I'm out of the 15th region. Forget about Coach Keathley. No, listen. You're still doing what you do. And that's playing with poise, that's playing with confidence, and you want the ball in your hands.
Yes, sir.
25 points tonight, but what I really love is you kept attacking those gaps. You realized at times you had mismatches.
Yes, sir.
Crossover, I'm getting to my spot on the floor. Nobody has that elbow jumper like you do. Talk about what you felt like you had to do tonight to come out with getting that big W.
Once again, I think I just had to stay poised like you said. I did not let it was a big student section. They was really getting after me and stuff. I just couldn't let that stuff get to my head. And I think that just really fueled me to go even harder and harder.
Right. Well, I'm just blown away. I mean, this environment is second to none. I mean, it's maybe one of the top 10 games, high school, non-playoff games I've seen in my lifetime. Talk about that environment. Is that something that Chapmanville fans bring every night?
Yeah, they usually come out every night and support. But one thing I love about this place is just the whole town comes out and supports you and shows love. And they don't care if you're winning or losing. They're just going to always be here and support you.
Right. Talk about your teammates tonight, Blevins and Workman, Dalton, guys coming up big.
It feels good to have a bunch of group of guys that I know that will go outside and play 110% every time I step onto the court with them, and they'll do what I need them to do.
Moving forward, you guys top of the rankings in the D&D Sports Mountain Top 10. What do you guys got to do to keep that edge, keep that intensity to go to what, Huntington? Go to Huntington to compete for a state title. Charleston.
I think we just got to continue and do what we do and get better. We got a lot of stuff that we can improve on, and I feel like we just got to come into practice every day and go harder.
Well, myself and Darryl McCoy, we've been covering you now, it seems like, for 3-4 years. You've been on the grind session. We've covered probably 10 to 15 of your games or more. You always deliver. You've always been one of my absolute favorites. Your intensity, your toughness. I told you this before, if I can go to war with somebody, I'm going to go to war with you because of that chip on your shoulder.
Yes, sir.
You don't back down from nobody. Before you get out of here, college's next level, what's that looking like for you?
It's looking good. I'm hearing from a few coaches and stuff. I'm hearing from a few. Like, I just got a school outside in Chicago, Illinois. They just added me to their recruiting class and all that stuff. But it started to pick up and all that.
Well, no doubt about it. College coaches that tuned in, college coaches that's on my Facebook checking out Saldine, Agent Zero. He's a next-level performer. You better believe it. I've been there and done that. That guy can deliver. Darryl McCoy, you got any questions for him?
No, just ask him real quick about Isaiah Smith and Zion Blevins, Brody Dalton.
Yeah, talk about those guys once again and how they delivered.
Isaiah, he stepped up big time on the defensive end. He had I think he had a poke ball early in the game. They called a foul. That would have been a huge one. I think it was a clean one, but he just continued and played defense, and I really think we could use that. Brody, he's a team captain. He always delivers for us. No matter, he don't have to score the ball. He's just always there for us, helping and doing what he needs to do for us to be better. And Zion, our chemistry is getting better every day and every game. It's just, I like him. I love him.
Saldine, 25 points, unofficially 7 rebounds. Dimes, dishes, deflections, doing what he does. He's the Mingy beef jerky player of the game. More importantly, he got that W in an all-time classic that you can go back and watch years from now, Saldine, when you can't move anymore and those hips are a little stiff. Yeah, we're going to tune into D&D and check it out when you were getting it done.
Yes, sir.
Big-time performance. Enjoy this, and I look forward to catching you again, hopefully. And if I don't, it's been an absolute joy watching you play.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good job.
Coach, how about that? I mean, you talk about that's one of the kids that we've been closest to over the D&D Sports Air, and he just come up. He said, did I do it for you, sir? and now that's the kind of kid he is. He wants to deliver for D&D because he's always said, you guys cover me like nobody else, and you cover these athletes. I always want to put on a show.
And look at what he's doing. He's getting the coaches' clipboards. Go ahead, going out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What a leader. He's getting the stuff off the bench.
Coach, I mean, that's the Brad Napper effect.
Right.
You know, Brad, he's come here and he's really flourished under a legendary coach in the making in Coach Brad Napper.
And Darryl, I want to say this because some fans said, no, you're for Chapmanville. No, we're for the kids. And I can say this, and I've said it on the grind session. What makes D&D Sports Network so special is that we know these kids on and off the court. We develop a relationship with them. We can tell you what they can and can't do, their weaknesses and strengths. We know their personality, and they mean something to us. And that's what separates this sports network from anybody else. And that young man's a special young man, and I couldn't be more proud of him.
And it's the sponsors that make this happen, Coach. You can see them down on the bottom of your screen. They've been going across all game long. You've seen the advertisements. You see them in the corners. Coach, real quick, want to run over ones on the top of my head here. DLH Drug Testing, Tiger Ice Cream and Grill, Aircoma Drug, Diamond Flagging Company, Mountain State Auto, Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Restoration One, Wild and Wonderful Smoke Shop, Candle Shop Florist, Scott Ambergy at State Farm here in Chapmanville, Appalachian Medical, Gracie and Tate Merchandising, The Babe Cave, DLH Line Service, Gym Mart, State Farm, Missy Birchfield at State Farm in Logan. Also, Caldwell Insurance. Want to thank Coach. I know I'm forgetting a couple here. We also want to thank our friends at Gracie and Tate Merchandise. I mentioned them. I'm trying to remember all of them as we're going here, Coach.
As you're thinking right now,
Jim Mar.
Pikeville leads 54-47 the Class A semifinals, up by 7 on Shelby Valley.
Three Guys Pizza. What was the score?
54-47. Pikeville on top right now.
Looks like they may seal that deal. Hensley Logging. Guys, it takes a village to do this for the kids, and our sponsors make this happen. Please go like their page, and if you can find the time to shoot them a message, it would mean a lot to us in our quest to continue to cover the mountains like we do. Guys, Citizens Bank Game of the Week, Chapmanville takes down Logan here tonight in Chapmanville, West Virginia. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy on the call. You can catch us again Sunday night on the grind session, the #1 high school basketball show in the mountains, in the Bluegrass and the Mountaineer State. So make sure you guys tune in. We'll give you the lowdown on everything going on in and out of the world of basketball. Until then, well, tomorrow night, real quick, Coach, tomorrow day, Lord willing, we will be in Prestonsburg as Elliott County comes to town to take on the Black Cats.
Going for win number 11.
Yep, and then we will pack everything up in a frenzy, Coach, and we will head to Oceana to take on Westside. Mingo Central, another monster rivalry game on back-to-back nights. You can watch it right here, guys. Till then, so long and good night.